Okay guys, welcome back for another video. Today we're gonna be filling this space right here. I have something really special for it. I'm gonna be setting up a 10-gallon frag tank. Well, it's more like a 12, 14 gallon. I'm not really sure. I got it used. I'm trying to do it on the as cheap as possible. In this first part, we're gonna see pretty much the tank, the stand, light that I'll be using. Then I'm trying to do a sump, a 5-gallon sump for it. So it's gonna be close to a 20-gallon system after the sump and tank. But we'll see how it is. I'll take some measurements and probably in the title you'll see actually how big the tank is, if it's 14 gallons or whatnot. It's kind of a weird shape. I'm pretty sure it's one of those Petco nice rimless tanks, but I just got it for $25. So, you know, try to turn it into something nice. Well, I'll let you guys with the video and with some explanation, okay? Like I mentioned before, this is a stand that we'll be using for the build. Uh, I will be doing a couple changes to the stand. Nothing too big. I will just add a little base at the bottom for the sump later. Uh, I think that's gonna be pretty much it. I'm not gonna do anything crazy to it. Okay, and here we have the 10-gallon tank. This is gonna be the main piece of this build. There's nothing too crazy, just like I said, a used tank from the marketplace. It does come with like a bottom little stand that I will be actually getting rid of. Does not come with a cover, but it's nice. And also we have here a light. It's just one of those Amazon LED lights. I've heard they're pretty good. I was able to get it for a really good price. So I think this is gonna be just perfect for this build. I think everything's gonna look really good together. And yeah, well, let's roll. Okay, and here I'm just getting rid of like I said, the base of the tank. And that's pretty much it, just making sure it fits properly in the stand. And now what I'm gonna do is clean the tank with a vinegar solution, so it's 80% water, 20% vinegar. Just scraping it with a paper towel, and then after I'm gonna use a glass scraper. I didn't film that part, but that's pretty much what I'm doing. Okay, now we're gonna go to the fun part, the tank. Yeah, I set everything up in my room. At this point I haven't cleaned the glass with the scraper. But you can still see how dirty it looks. But after I clean it with the scraper, I promise to look pretty good after that. So this is how it's gonna look under it. We're gonna have the sump. It's gonna have some PVC. I'm not drilling the tank, nothing like that. I'll be showing that in future videos. Hopefully it's gonna look pretty good. But so far I'm liking what I'm seeing. I'm really liking what I'm seeing. Okay, now it's time to add the sand. This is some sand that I had from an old system. It was a 2.5 gallon tank that I closed about a week before this. So now I'm just setting it up. It should still have some beneficial bacteria. Uh, yeah. Okay, now we'll be adding some sand from my old system. Well, this is a system that is been set up for about 2 years now. It's just a 20-gallon long with two hang-up bags. Uh, and that's pretty much all it has for filtration, but it's running pretty good. Every time I test it's pretty clean. So I'm just adding this because I felt that the sand bed was a little too thin. I really want to add a candy pistol shrimp that I have in that 20 long. I'll be closing also that 20 long, setting something up in the future, so I need somewhere to put him, and I thought it'll be a good place for him. So yeah, he will need some more sand than what I had saved for this. Okay, so this is the filtration that I'll be running for now until I get the sump ready. It's just a hang on bag filter that I had on my 20 long. This 20 long right here. It's pretty dirty, but it's running pretty clean. It's a good tank, but I've been taking pieces of it lately, mainly because I'm gonna close it. So I'm using some pieces for this and some other projects that I have. So now we're just gonna fill the tank with water. I usually like filling my tanks with old water, partially half of it old water, half of it new water. This time I'm filling it mostly with, well, pretty much all of it with new water. Mainly because when I install the sump, I'm gonna use pretty much all old water, and that hopefully it'll run good. We'll see at the end. Okay, so now for filtration. So this is what we'll be using. It's just a 5-gallon tank. I'll be turning into a sump later. The cover is just some like glass paper that I got at the dollar store. I had some leftover from using it on my door, so I said why not. I put it around. It looks decent. Okay. But yeah, this is what I'll be using. Putting a divider on the middle. Then I'll have some PVC going down from the tank to the sump, and then with a return pump going up again to the tank. That's pretty much what I'm gonna be using. Also, I'll be adding a skimmer that I was able to find in my local fish store for really cheap. I'll show that in a minute, but here you can see how it fits really good under. I really like how it's gonna look at the end. Well, I think I'm gonna like how it looks at the end. So far, I'm not sure, but I think it's gonna look good. Uh, Now let me show you real quick what we'll be using for filtration, main filtration kind of. This old skimmer that I found on my local fish store. I was able to grab it just for $10. Feel that's gonna work pretty good. Like I said, I'm gonna put a divider on the middle, have the water come down there and go over that side to the other side, and with a return pump at the end I'll see what filtration I'll put in the middle, maybe some rocks, as I'm not planning on putting that many rocks on the tank. Maybe some macroalgae or whatnot. I never really run my tanks with macroalgae, mainly because of nutrients. But we'll see what we'll do with that. So far I'm just adding the skimmer, some chambers in there, so in the future if I want to add something else I can. Okay guys, that was the first part of this 10-gallon build. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys learned something maybe, or at least got entertained by this. Hopefully I'll be bringing the second part of this video pretty soon. I have to start working on the sump and then the rock work and see what I'm gonna do. I know I wanna do like something in the middle, kind of a little bit. I did put some rocks in there. Oh, wait, yeah, just to start. I don't know, start kicking something in the system. I will be putting more rocks later this week. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I know I'm gonna just keep it as a frag tank, but I do want a structure in the middle. But yeah, that's pretty much it for today. Thank you for watching, guys. Keep tuned for more.